I hope by now that you've checked out my combination drills books. These are great exercises for getting the most out of your practice time by working on a combination of musical and technical skills all at once. One of the questions people usually have is how the articulation should sound when you're tonguing the exercises. I figured the easiest way to explain was with a demonstration. Hi, I'm Bryan Davis from Airflow Music. In addition to publishing our books of exercises for brass instruments, we're releasing a whole series of videos with tips to make brass playing easier for you. So, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and you'll be able to keep up with everything we have to offer. We recently published a series of books entitled Combination Drills. They're a series of developed scale exercises in odd meters. That's time signatures like 5/8 or 7/8 instead of the more familiar ones like 4/4. I designed them to let you get the best value for your practice time, because if you practice according to my instructions, you work on a whole combination of different skills all at once. You're working on your scales, which means you're learning about the different scale tonalities and how they sound, and you're working on your finger or slide technique. You work on playing in less familiar time signatures and dealing with the different ways they subdivide. You work on breath support throughout long phrases that change registers, and you work on slurring those phrases as well as tonguing them, so you can develop an approach to your airflow that works the same for both. That, in turn, helps you stabilize your embouchure so you can minimize movement or pivot as you change registers. And there's a few more benefits besides. There are additions for trumpet and treble clef instruments, or trombone and bass clef instruments, and they're available from the airflowmusic.com store as PDF ebooks, so you can read them on your tablet. Or, if you prefer a printed book, those are available from Amazon, at nearly all the Amazon sites around the world. In case you haven't checked the books out yet, you'll find the links in the description below this video. In the book, it's mentioned that the way I like you to articulate the exercises is a slightly different approach to other things you may be practicing. It's a very gentle and connected style of tonguing because we're trying to get as close to the feel of slurring as possible. So I like to use a da tongue rather than a ta. If I play that on a single note, it would sound something like this. Now, let's apply that to the exercises and combination drills. I'm going to play the first exercise in the book, number 1A, which is in 5/8 and in the written key of C or concert B flat major. I'm going to play the first time up and down slurred, and then I'm going to tongue on the repeat. I'm also going to play this long setting, so I'm not going to take the trumpet off my chops throughout the entire exercise, even when I pause to breathe through my nose at the breath marks. Okay, there you have it. It's really a very gentle single tongue approach, quite close to the sound of it being slurred. I'm trying to keep everything as connected as possible so the airflow is consistent whether I'm slurring or tonguing. For me, the key to doing this is using the da tongue rather than the ta tongue. And it helps avoid a bad habit we tend to get into where we have a slightly different approach to our air whether we're slurring or tonguing. This is a great tonguing approach to develop so we can play more lyrically, and also this kind of continuous airflow is great for developing a much bouncier staccato, which is why I prefer working on tongue in this way. I hope you're all enjoying working on the exercises and combination drills. If you haven't got a copy yet, then check it out at the links in the description. If you do have it, please leave a comment on this video and let us know what you think. Better still, you can leave a review either on the Airflow Music website or on Amazon, depending where you bought your copy. If you'd like some more personalised help with your brass playing, I have some spaces in my teaching studio most weeks. If you live in New York City, or you're visiting the New York City area, then you can come and study with me in person. If you live elsewhere, I also teach over Skype. Either way, let me help you bring your playing to the next level. There's more information about how to contact me for that in the description below. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you're notified of our other Airflow music videos. I'll see you again soon. In the meantime, go practice.